Hey there! Welcome to the vlog today, and we're gonna do a bit of a day in the life today. So you are catching me midday. I went into work this morning, not too much exciting to report there, but I had to run to the post office to deliver some packages, and I actually just picked up at the post office. We're going to be sharing this in a future vlog. We're going to find out what penguin is. So I will be sharing that when we get that doggy DNA test back, but I had to go pick that up. And then I'm headed home for a few virtual meetings, but I spoke a little too soon in some of my recent vlogs that I did at the beginning of the week, because also at home today is Isabella, and she has had to move to virtual learning because she was exposed to COVID on the bus, unfortunately. So then once that happens, they are excluded. They don't call it quarantine. They are excluded from going to school for 14 days from the time of exposure. So she is fine. Everyone feels fine. My husband and I are vaccinated, so we don't have to alter our schedule at all. And because Natalie was not the one directly exposed, she doesn't have to do anything different either. She is still going to school and everything. It's just Isabella who has now had to transition to online learning. So mark the time, we officially did not make it 1 month of being in school before at least one of the kids had to move to virtual learning. I'm actually surprised which one it was. My money would have been on Natalie, so I would have lost that bet. I would have thought that it would have been the elementary school first, but it was not. Which, when you think about it, it makes sense, because once they get to middle school here, they have 7 classes, 7 teachers, and there's just a lot more mixing together. But she had the incident on the bus, so, you know, can happen anywhere. Anyhow, COVID is a lot worse. It's hit its highest point ever in the state of Alabama, in our county of Alabama, for this whole entire time. So we are now in uncharted territories because we have the highest number of cases in our specific area. Deaths are going up. They're lagging behind a little bit longer this time. They're lagging behind about like 5 weeks, whereas before, when it ramped up, they were like 3 to 4 weeks. So those are lagging behind a little bit more, and unfortunately there's more kids getting sick now. So not a lot of good news to report on all of that. But anyhow, we'll stop talking about that so we can talk about more cheery things. That is life right now though. So I'm gonna head home, and the only interesting variable that we have this year that we didn't have last year, which, looking at the time, Isabella's about already finished up with school, but for her last period she does band. So we didn't have that variable last year when they were on virtual learning. She didn't do band. So now it's kind of funny, because if you're working from home, the whole last period she's playing her instrument. So that's a fun addition to our days. But she's really enjoying it. She loves it. She's playing the clarinet. She's doing clarinet lessons, and she absolutely loves it. So I'm very excited for her, because it's a really good fit for her. But I'm gonna head home to head to some virtual meetings and finish up our evening. So this is Isabella's homeschooling situation. Just finished up my last virtual meeting, and it is almost time to go pick up Natalie at school. So I'm gonna get my stuff together and go take a break and go grab Natalie and see how her day was. So we are going to have mahi for dinner. This is one of the things that I get at Costco. And in our opinion, they have the best mahi-mahis. I'm gonna get this ready to go in the oven. While all of that is thawing and kind of preheating and getting all the pre-stuff done, I'm gonna toss my laundry into the washer. I usually do the kids' laundry on the weekends, but mine, I find it works well to do midweek.
Hi, I got snatched.
Yes, that's what the kids call having to be out on exclusion. Is that from a movie? Is that from a movie?
No.
So how is your exclusion going?
It's going good. I figured out stuff for myself to do.
That's good. Yeah, she doesn't really have many live lessons, so she's kind of got independent study time. First exclusion experience ever?
Pretty much.
Pretty much.
Also, Mom, the official definition of getting snatched, according to the majority of people that I know, is if you get quarantined or if you have COVID.
Got it. Well, luckily we're, what is it, the former, not the latter? I can never figure those two out. So, yes. Your hair is getting really long. It is so long. So I got my hair cut one time in the spring when Casey's kind of lowered back down again, and I had planned on starting to go regularly, but things ramped up again and I haven't been back since then. I might have gone twice. But anyhow, yeah, so I guess I'm growing my hair out again. So you might see a return of the longer hair with curls because it is obviously getting longer and starting to be a bit unruly. So I think probably about another month and I'm gonna have to go back to curling it. So best laid plans and all that. But since we're basically at the highest point of cases that we've had, both in Alabama and here in our local area. And ever, as Isabella pointed out. I'm just trying to eliminate all of those extra things that can be eliminated. So it is what it is. So that'll cook for a while and I'm gonna make some of the Mediterranean vegetables on the side. So while dinner is starting to cook, I'm gonna go ahead and check the activation out for this. So it just comes with 3 swabs on the inside, and you just swab their mouth, put it back in the pack after it has a chance to try, and you mail it to them, and that's that simple. So I'm really interested to see what breeds he ends up being. So there are the swabs. We just have to swab that in his mouth and then send it in. So the fish is done and we're discussing Halloween costumes. We are doing a family costume this year, which should be fun. I'm gonna get all this off the plate. Because we'll share them when it gets closer to Halloween, but it's Star Wars themed, but nothing that we've ever done before. So I'll leave you with that on the Halloween costumes. Penguin's trying to figure out how he gets fish too. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this to the table. And we're gonna eat dinner. And we finished watching all of the animated Star Wars series and Mandalorian. So we are out of Star Wars to watch until there's new seasons of things. Well, I am supposed to have some cute home stuff delivered by Amazon that was supposed to be here by 8 p.m. tonight, but it hasn't shown up yet. So I guess I will be showing that to you in a future vlog. But I just got a clock to put over the fireplace, and I like putting a wreath there during the holiday time, so I wanted to do something circular during these kind of like non-wreath times. I wanted that up there because I really like the circular wreaths up there. Something large that just takes up a good amount of space. And then some fun things to review. We're going to do a little bit of September reviews. I'm going to be doing those on Amazon, and I'll do a couple over here as well. I'm starting to think ahead to Christmas gift guides and all of those fun things. So I did ask in the BeingMommywithStyle Facebook group too, if you already know what your kids want for Christmas, share it in a comment down below. I'm interested to hear. You might see it in a future toy review. I'm going to be checking out all kinds of different toys and giving my thoughts on them, sharing my favorites across all kinds of age ranges, all different types, and those will be coming up. And then I'll be sharing gift guides as it gets closer to the holidays. So it's just the best time of year. I love this whole time when it just goes from one holiday to the next holiday. Everything just kind of flows together. It's one big decor season and just lots of fun. So that's probably what I'm going to work on this weekend, other than working with the Cricut quite a bit, is going to be starting to work on my fall decor, and I'll be sharing that as I go along as well. So if you guys enjoyed coming along for our kind of impromptu day in the life to fill you in on what's going on with us, and I will see you in some more vlogs coming up next week. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.